Namaste everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rishikesha. I'm a Vedic astrologer and I had a long list of videos to upload related to astrology topics. But then I was like, let's hold on for now. Let me first give you the Mahashivratri 2024 ritual. So, all of you who wish to do it, okay, who wish to perform puja, ritual for Lord Shiva on Mahashivratri are well prepared for it in advance, know what to do and how to do it, okay? So let us begin this video. In this video, I'm going to share everything with you related to Mahashivratri ritual. All right, so stay tuned. Now the basics first. See, Mahashivratri is happening on 8th of March 2024. It begins from the sunset. Okay. Generally, when you read about it, when you come across, what to do on Mahashivratri, you must have come across the word prahara. Okay. Now, in very simple terms, what does prahara means? It's basically division of time. Okay. Each prahara is approximately 3 hours. Now, a day is of 24 hours and it is divided between 8 praharas, 4 in the day, 4 in the night. All right, this is how the division is done. So, we begin the first prahara, the first part of the Mahashivratri ritual from the sunset of Krishna Chaturdashi Tithi of 8th March 2024. Now, for example, I've given here the timings are 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. All right. Now, this is general timings. For example, in your city, the sunset is happening at 6:30 p.m. on 8th March. So you will begin the first Prahara Puja from 6:30 p.m. and it will go up till 9:30 p.m. Okay, 3 hours. And it will reflect the changes accordingly to all the Praharas. So 6:30 to 9:30, 9:30 to 12:30 a.m., 12:30 a.m. to 3:30 a.m., and then 3:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. and the morning of 9th March. All right. So it begins on 8th March in evening from sunset. All right. Generally, it is always said that the ritual of Mahashivratri is divided into 4 praharas. Now, a lot of people do not know. This is where the knowledge from the tradition and from the gurus come handy. Okay. There are 5 phases of Shiva. We'll talk about it in the next slide. The puja that you have to do, the ritual that you have to do, will be of 5 parts in total. First 4 parts in the night, and the 5th part will begin at sunrise as per your local place. Okay, so 5 part ritual of Lord Shiva. This is a Pancha Tattva Puja. This is one ritual that can completely balance all your elements, all your 5 elements. It can balance all the aspects of the negative aspects of your chart. Okay, one big ritual in the beginning of the year, and your entire year will go very smoothly. You will have the grace of Lord Shiva. You'll have the protection of Lord Shiva, especially related to your health. Okay, because all your elements are going to get balanced in this ritual. Okay, you're going to be protected from all the negative transits, periods, sudden planetary changes that can happen in the year ahead. So, this is the most important ritual that I feel every one of us should do. All right. Okay. A lot of people then, message me later and comment what is the direction to face. All right. For the ritual. See, in the night, you face the north direction. And the 5th part, which is going to happen at sunrise, you either face the east or the northeast. Very simple. Like I said, it's a Panchatattva ritual. All right. And it is connected to the 5 faces of Lord Shiva. Okay. Which maps to the 5 elements as well, and also represented by the popular, very powerful mantra of Lord Shiva, the Panchakshara mantra, the 5-lettered mantra, Namah Shivaya. Now, let us understand what are you supposed to do, how are you supposed to do the ritual on Mahashivratri. Now, let us look at this table. Like I said, 5 forms of Shiva, 5 faces of Shiva, okay, which are the first one, Satyajata, okay, Vamadeva, Aghora, Tatpurusha, and the 5th is Ishana. All right. Now, in the first prahar, we worship Satyajata. In the second prahara, we are worshipping Vamadeva. In the third prahara, we are worshipping Aghora. In the fourth prahara, the fourth and the last prahara of the night, we are worshipping Tatpurusha. And at sunrise, we are worshipping Ishana. Okay? Now, all these five forms, five faces of Shiva are connected to certain elements. So now, in the first prahara, when you worship Lord Shiva as Sadyojata, okay, it is related to the Prithvi Tattva, the earth element. In the second prahara, we are worshipping Vamadeva, okay, and which is connected to the Jala Tattva, Jala element. In the third prahara, Aghora, connected to Agni, fire element. Okay, in the fifth prahara, Tatpurusha, which is related to Vayu, air element. And in the last, Akasha Tattva, sky element, which is binding all of us. All right. So this is a very essential puja for all of us. Okay. All the five elements get balanced. Okay. Get maintained. Okay. And so your health is wealth. Okay. The biggest wealth that you can have in your life is a good health. No matter what amount of money you have, if the health is not right, you'll be in a very sorry state. And you'll feel, I've seen people who are ready to sell everything, give N amount of money just to be healthy. So this ritual will keep you away from all illnesses. Okay, will maintain all the five elements. Now these five elements further get connected to all the planets. Okay, Prithvi Tattva is related to Mercury and so on. So all the planets are also getting, you're doing a very good remedy to balance all the planets, all the tattvas in one single line of Lord Shiva. And also, see, this is the Jyotish part of it, the astrology part of it, whatever I'm saying. All right. There are certain people who do it for the bhakti, for the devotion of Lord Shiva, where they do not think about all this tattvas, elements, planets, They just do it for the love of Shiva. So if you have the love of Shiva, do it. Forget about all the technicalities, all the benefits, and all the knowledge. Just simply, and if Shiva is in your heart, just go ahead and worship Shiva. As or you can follow what I have been taught by my guru in the tradition, which I'm sharing with all of you. You can follow the same as well. Now, there are two additional informations for those of you who would like to know. There are directions. Do not get jumbled up into this. The direction to do the ritual is facing north in the night and east or northeast in the morning. Okay, this is just the information that are related to the five faces of Lord Shiva. Sadyojata is related to the west, Vamadeva north face, Aghora south, Tatpurusha east, Ishana is upward directions. Okay, and the Panchakshar mantra is connected to all the five faces. Now, in some text, it is mentioned that she would be related. The sha sound would be related to Satyojata. Many variations, but this is a basic connection that I'm giving out to all of you here. Okay, na, ma, chi, va, ya. Okay, yeah, Ishana. This is how the Panchatattva ritual, Panchakshar mantra is connected to the five forms, five faces of Lord Shiva. All right, so I hope that you've understood the worship of the five faces of Shiva in the five praharas. All right, and the elements that are connected to it. Okay, so basically, when you do the chanting of the Panchakshar mantra, just understand how deep the mantra is. It is balancing all the five elements, all the planets. Okay, you're getting protected from all the directions, which is good, isn't it? Moving on, how to do the ritual. See, before you begin any ritual related to spirituality, related to any devta, okay, first pray to Lord Ganesha. Do not begin any ritual without invoking the blessings of Ganesha first. Any mantra of Lord Ganesha will do. Any mantra that you know. Any simple mantra. Okay. So chant it 11 times, 21 times, or 108 times. Any mantra of Lord Ganesha that you know. And then you proceed to worship Lord Shiva on Mahashivratri. Okay. Now, what are you supposed to do? For example, if you're doing this at home, okay, what you do is you light a akhanda jyoti, akhanda cow ghee lamp, okay, which should keep burning. Once you light it, it should keep burning till sunrise. So light it accordingly, okay? And you have to light an incense every prahara, okay? Four praharas in the night, fifth in the morning. So every prahara, you need to light an incense. Make sure that it's a longer incense, okay? A dhoop batti basically, which burns for a longer duration. Okay, so while you're chanting the mantra as you're doing the ritual, Akhanjyota is already, uh, it's lit up and the incense is burning as well. Now, for those of you who have the Shiva Lingam, okay, I'll share what other things that you can do, how to worship the Shiva Lingam in at Mahashivratri. And for those of you who wish, you can go to a nearby Shiva temple, okay, if they allow you, and if it is open for throughout the night. Generally it should be open, and you can do the puja there as well, okay, in the presence of the Shiva Lingam at a Shiva temple. And similarly, you can light a Akhand Jyot there as well. If you cannot, simply light a lamp every prahara at the Shiva temple. At home, simply light a Akhand Jyot, okay, and the incense every prahara. Now, if you have a Shiva Lingam at home, what are you supposed to do? See, on the net, they'll give you a lot of information, okay? Okay, offer the Panchamrit, offer this, offer that. I'll tell you one thing, very honestly. You cannot bribe Lord Shiva. For that matter, any Devata. Okay? If you think that by offerings, the offerings are coming from where? Where are you getting the milk from, the flowers from, and all these things from? From the grace of Lord Shiva. Okay? The nature, the Prakriti is given it to us, and we are taking it from her, and then we're telling Shiva, oh, look what I got for you. Apply a little logic. Do you think this will work out? It doesn't. Okay. Basically, it's connected to your bhava. Okay. So, my suggestion is Mansik Puja is the best when you want to offer something. But on the Mahashivratri, if you have a Shiva Lingam established at home, what you do is simply offer Jala. Jala Abhishek, water Abhishek to Lord Shiva, and Bela Patra leaves. Very important. He loves it. So, just offer the Bela Patra leaf, okay, to the Shiva Lingam, and you do this every prahara. So in each prahara, you do the Jalabhishek, you offer the Belpatra, all right, and you chant the mantras that I've given here in every prahara. Okay, one is a Shiva mantra, and the second is a mantra of his consort of Ma Gauri. See, very essential thing to know. A lot of people miss this. You should never worship Shiva alone or Shakti alone. They are together. Okay, there's a story related to Bringi Rishi. He did this mistake. You should read about it, and he got cursed. Shiva Shakti are supposed to be worshipped together, not separately, not independently. So you do the chanting of a Shiva mantra and a Ma Gauri mantra. Very simple mantras I've given over here. All right. Each mantra you're supposed to chant for minimum 108 times in each prahara. So for example, you begin the puja at 6 p.m., the first prahara. All right. If you have a Shivlingam at home, you first worship Ganesha, okay, and then you light the Akhanjot, you light an incense, all right. Then you worship the Shivlingam with Jalabhishek and a Belapatra, all right. And then you sit on an asan facing north. Okay, you sit on a japap mat facing north, and first you begin the mantra of Shiv, Shiva, okay. You chant it for 108 times, and then you chant the mantra of Margauri for 108 times. The first Prahara Puja is complete. Now you simply repeat the Jalabhishek and the Bel Patra offerings and the mantra chanting in the second Prahara. And you light an incense again. And you keep on doing this for all the four Praharas in the night. I hope that you understood. It's very simple. Okay, don't get caught up with doubts and don't go overboard. Keep it very simple in life. And don't worry about mistakes. You're human, you're not perfect. The Shiva Shakti, Shiva and Shakti are looking at your bhavas. They're looking at what's in here. What are you feeling here? This is the mantra chanting, the ritual, these all kriyas are just an act to express your bhavas. Okay? So don't worry about perfection. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to commit blunders in rituals. It's all right. Keep it simple. Uh, be doubt free. The lesser the doubt, you'll be in a very happy state of mind, and you'll be like an innocent child doing the bhakti of Lord Shiva. Okay. Now, the fifth part of the ritual, which is very important. A lot of people miss it. They think the four Prahara Puja is it for Mahashivratri and they get up. That's an incomplete ritual because there are five faces of Lord Shiva, like we discussed. And you're missing out on worship at Ishana form of Shiva, which is very important. Okay? He's related to the Akash Tattva, which is binding all of us, the element of sky. Okay? Now, at sunrise, you're done with the four Prahara Pujas. Okay? Now the sunrise is happening. As the sunrise is happening, you light a fresh new diya, deepam, jyoti, a lamp for Lord Shiva. You offer it to Lord Shiva or Shiva Lingam. You light a fresh new incense. Okay? You do the Jalabhishek of the Shivlingam, you offer the Bela Patra, and additionally, you offer some flowers and Naivedya. Naivedya is basically offerings of food, sweets. Okay, it could be fruits, any sweet that you can manage. Okay, it could be a simple single fruit. You can offer five fruits. It is all dependent on you and your bhavas. Again, okay? And then you sit down. This is happening after sunrise, at sunrise, and you're done with offering the flowers and the nevedyam and the fresh new lamp, and you light up a new incense, and now you sit down. You face east or northeast, and you chant the mantras as I've given here for the last time, for the fifth time and the last time. And after you're done chanting it, you just simply fold your hands, pray to Lord Shiva, thank him for the opportunity to do his puja, to do his bhakti on Mahashivratri, and then ask him for forgiveness for any kind of error or blunder or mistakes committed on your part, knowingly or unknowingly, and just simply offer it to him, okay, and ask for his blessings. Ask for his and Ma Gauri's blessings. Ask for Shiva Shakti blessings, okay, and pray to them that for the duration of life that you have on this planet, you get the opportunity to worship them on every Mahashivratri. To be honest, if you keep on worshiping Shiva Shakti on every Mahashivratri, within some years, you will not need any astrologer or healer or anybody. The grace of Shiva Shakti will help you immensely in life. Now, a lot of you have questions like, okay, the Abhishek that you've done in the night, the water is still there. And what are we supposed to do with the water? Simply offer it to plants around you, wherever you're living, offer it to plants. Okay, don't dispose it off in the sewage or anything like that. Don't flush it out. Give it to plants, offer it to plants, and then with your family, enjoy the prasadam. Give it to your friends, your neighbors, spread the joy, spread the happiness. So this is a very simple ritual, and simple works best in the Kali Yuga. Okay, simple ritual for Mahashivratri, which I have learned from my guru. Okay, it is not mine. From I've learned from my guru, and I'm sharing with all of you. And for every ritual, there's a dakshina. So at the end of the ritual, you offer some money, some dakshina, and that you spend it for welfare of you know animals or people that or just simply go and offer it to a Shiva temple in the morning. Okay, now one more thing. There are a lot of clients of mine with whom I have shared a ritual for Mahashivratri. Okay, that ritual will be a little different. So those clients with whom I've shared the ritual, please follow that only. Okay, please follow that only, because that I've given to you with respect to your chart, with respect to a lot of other things. Okay, so do not get confused. If I've personally given you a ritual that you're supposed to do on Mahashivratri, you follow that, not this. Okay, those of you who are not my clients or who are my clients and have not received the Mahashivratri ritual from me, you follow what I've shared here in this video. Very simple. So I'm excited, and I've been waiting since a long time for Mahashivratri. It's one night that really, I long for to worship Lord Shiva, and it's right around the corner. So I hope that he, Mahadev and Mahagauri, bless us. Okay, they've already blessed us. Uh, we sometimes fail to identify or see that. So we thank them for their blessings, and we pray that they keep the blessings on us and on our family members till we are breathing, and beyond that as well, beyond the kala. Thank you so much for watching this video. Har Mahadev, Hari Om Tatsa. Happy Mahashivratri to all of you in advance.